think it should be just like with American Idol, where you have to have product placement in front.
We put the Nestle bottle there too, double up.
We double up. We're here to talk about Willcutt guitars. We're here to talk about you, Eric. We're here to talk about the Wood Library and the Vault and all this other stuff. So I have a question for you.
Far away, Paul.
Why are you here? Why do you come to the Vault? Why do you come to the Wood Library? Why do you fly here? What's the reason you spend a not an insignificant amount of your year coming here? What's that?
I come here several times a year, and have been now since 2007 or 8.
Yeah.
We felt like when we started doing it that the end product was such that it kind of distinguished us a little bit for some other stores. We had an idea of what we thought our store was about and what products that you built that fit in with what we were selling, and so it gave us a chance to have a little bit more input in the selection of woods. And what we try to do are think of neat things that we'd like to own ourselves. At the end of the day, I think that's a big part of what we do is if we think something's cool, then our enthusiasm will be able to impart that to a customer.
All right, so give me an example. Here's a Wood Library guitar from Core upstairs, right? Artist pack. So what is this going to be in the end? What is
this? Is actually going to be my guitar. I'm glad you asked.
All right, good. So would you tell me this is a Coca-Cola fretboard, right? And you've got a fairly heavy Carina neck, a wide curl top. And what's the back?
The back is a nice resonant piece of mahogany.
So what are you going to make out of it?
So this is going to be part of a run of David Grissom tremolo models with Carina necks and Coca-Cola fingerboards, and we've done these in the past. They turned out great. It's a great model, and the Carina neck gives it a little twist. And sonically, we think it's a cool variation of the original formula. So we've done a couple of runs of these, and they've sold really well for us, and a great sounding guitar. And I play them myself, Paul. I had this conversation with David Grissom at a party at your house, and I told him in our store we see a fair number of vintage guitars, and I told him verbatim that every time I play an old guitar, I'm impressed by how good the new guitars are.
Right.
And the guitars you guys build are, not only aesthetically beautiful, but as tools for a working musician. And I think this is one of the things we really try to communicate verbally to customers who call. Sometimes people have a little misconception about PRS guitars. They think, well, this is so pretty, I could never play it.
I hate that.
I hate that. I have private side guitars. Brandon does too, that we gig.
Why don't we just ding them before we ship them so somebody doesn't have, I mean,
let's beat them up.
You gotta play these instruments. They're instruments first. I understand both sides of the fence, but
yeah, every time I get one, and the first little ding it gets always bothers me some, but then it's kind of like, that's out of the way now.
That's out of the way, right.
I can just go ahead and play and have fun.
And I'm so pleased that your customers and your staff and you personally believe in these instruments, like these kind of theories that we go after the instruments for. You believe in it enough to fly here, and then when you hand somebody a guitar in your store, you say, I picked this wood out, and this one I think would suit you. You're telling the truth. It's a fact. There it is, everybody.
There it is, folks.
There it is, folks. If you want a guitar in the kind of genre that Eric's talking about, give him a call at Willcutt. Thanks for coming. I try to make sure I'm with you every time you show up. It's an honor to have you here.
Thanks, Paul.
All right.